Time now to ask the expert. Here to answer your questions live on the air is Susan Green of Susan's Travel Services. All right, our first question is from Tanner in Surprise. I keep seeing more stories on the news about violence in the Caribbean and Mexico. Are these warnings in tourist areas as well? We didn't touch on that.
Yeah, so no, not really.
Okay.
I mean, not really, but no, they're really in the city areas. Like I was saying earlier, is if you stay at the hotel and you stay within safe hotel areas and you go on excursions with safe suppliers that go to excursion areas, you'll be completely fine.
Okay, good to know. Lisa from Phoenix says, where is it safe to go in Mexico?
Well, that's kind of a subjective question. I would say the three main places that people go are going to be Cancun, which encompasses Riviera Maya and those regions. Playa del Carmen, yeah, you can go down there also.
Yeah.
And then you've got Cabo, which we call Scottsdale with water.
Oh, how
because it looks
funny.
just like Scottsdale.
I've never been, so
yeah,
okay,
it's beautiful and it's only an hour and 45 minutes from here.
Okay.
And then you've got Puerto Vallarta, which is also on the Pacific side. And those are the three main hubs. What's great about them is they're all nonstop from Phoenix also.
Quick.
But there are other beautiful places that you can go to. But those are probably the three heavily tourist areas to go, which brings in more safety.
Okay, I was going to say, bottom line, it's still safe to go to those places.
Yeah,
okay.
yep.
Good. Robert from Mesa says, what are good alternatives that are comparable?
Well, so it depends. If do you have a passport? So then we can look at other places that people go. The Dominican Republic is part of the Caribbean, but that is a really good place to go. They have beautiful, large beaches. And
I just went there last summer. Gorgeous.
Yeah, gorgeous beaches and stuff like that. We always look back to Hawaii. Hawaii is a great, that's a nonstop. We talked about it last time I was here. And it is a nonstop from Phoenix. You can also look at places, if you have a passport, the French Polynesia. We always can't forget that. That's 8 hours from LA. It's just an overnight flight. That's only 2 hours farther than Hawaii. So it's a beautiful place. It is French, so the food is fabulous and the water is just as pretty as you see in the photos.
Oh, we don't hit that area much. That's
and it's great. They actually do have family resorts there also.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
All right, Manny from Chandler says, I'm having second thoughts about my trip to the Caribbean for spring break. Should I cancel my trip?
So that we get asked that a lot. So you got a couple things you got to think about. First of all, can you cancel your trip? Are you going to lose money? Do you have insurance? Is it something that you can postpone?
Right.
Airlines are really, really generous about you moving your air, but what about what's going to happen with your hotel?
Okay.
And then you got to ask yourself, I said this earlier, is how safe do you feel? If you're taking one vacation a week, make sure it's a great vacation.
Yeah.
And if you don't feel like going right now, don't go.
Okay. You know what? This made me think, let's just say there is, the travel warnings to the particular destination that you want to go to.
Yeah.
Will airlines or whoever you're booking through, will they honor that, oh, you know what, because there is a warning, we're going to let you, I don't know, cancel,
not right
get your money
now.
back,
It depends on where. So they have a 4-level system.
Okay.
And the level that we're talking about on these places are up to a level 3 or a level 2. Okay. That's not going to get you your money back. When you go to a level 4, we're talking about someplace like Iraq.
Okay.
Now you're talking about getting a refund.
Got it. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Carrie from Phoenix, glad I asked. I procrastinated. If I want to fly somewhere in 2 weeks, is it pretty much too late? Are the deals gone?
It depends. It depends on where you want to go. I would say you're going to have a tough time in March finding any good airfare.
Yeah.
Airfares always are killer. You're going to go online and you're going to find a hotel and you're going to be like, this is so great. And then you're going to go look at the airfare and the airfare is going to be more.
Right.
So we still are at about 75% of the routes and of the aircraft that we had pre-COVID.
Okay.
So that means you got bodies. Let's say we have enough people flying during the week that your kids are going on a trip or you want to go on a trip. You only get 250 people on an airplane.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to run out of space real quickly.
Yeah, and I was going to say at that point, just drive.
Yeah, exactly. You can drive to Rocky Point. You can go to California.
Yeah. Okay, Susan, you've been so wonderful. Thank you so much
you.
for your advice. We're going to cut you loose, let you go to the green room. I know we've got more questions
from
our viewers.